Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Given or giving freely. Saturday's child is loving and giving. The act of giving. Disposing of property by voluntary transfer without receiving value in return. The alumni followed a program of annual giving. The imparting of news or promises, etc. He gave us the news and made a great show of the giving. Given or giving freely. Was a big tipper. Very intense. In a big rage. Prodigious. Big spender. In a boastful manner. He talked big all evening. Of animals, fully developed. In an advanced stage of pregnancy. Was big with child. Conspicuous in position or importance. A big figure in the movement. Generous and understanding and tolerant. A heart big enough to hold no grudges. Feeling self-importance. Too big for his britches. Exhibiting self-importance. Big talk. Above average in size or number or quantity or magnitude or extent. Set out for the big city. Loud and firm. A big voice. Marked by intense physical force. A big wind. Significant. Graduation was a big day in his life. On a grand scale. Think big. Given or giving freely. Given or giving freely. The bounteous goodness of God. Producing in abundance. The bountiful earth. Given or giving freely. Bountiful compliments. Given or giving freely. A free-handed host. Done by hand without mechanical aids or devices. Given or giving freely. A handsome allowance. Pleasing in appearance, especially by reason of conformity to ideals of form and proportion. Very pretty but not so extraordinarily handsome. Given or giving freely. A liberal backer of the arts. A person who favors a political philosophy of progress and reform and the protection of civil liberties. Showing or characterized by broad-mindedness. A liberal newspaper. Not literal. A person who favors an economic theory of laissez-faire and self-regulating markets. Having political or social views favoring reform and progress. Tolerant of change, not bound by authoritarianism, orthodoxy, or tradition. Given or giving freely. Her fond and open-handed grandfather. Natural abilities or qualities. Give as a present. Make a gift of. Give qualities or abilities to. The act of giving. Something acquired without compensation. More than is usual or necessary. A generous portion. Not petty in character and mind. Unusually generous in his judgment of people. Willing to give and share unstintingly. A generous donation. Sharing thoughts and feelings. A distribution in shares. Having in common. The sharing of electrons creates molecules. Unselfishly willing to share with others. A warm and sharing friend. Using or enjoying something jointly with others. A distribution in shares. A method of tending to or managing the affairs of some group of people, especially the group's business affairs. A kitchen appliance for disposing of garbage. The act or means of getting rid of something. The power to use something or someone. Used all the resources at his disposal. Your usual mood. He has a happy disposition. An attitude of mind, especially one that favors one alternative over others. The act or means of getting rid of something. A natural or acquired habit or characteristic tendency in a person or thing. A swelling with a disposition to rupture. The transmission of information. The transmission of information. The act of moving something from one location to another. Act of transferring property title from one person to another. The transmission of information. Something that serves as a means of transportation. Document effecting a property transfer. The act of conferring an honor or presenting a gift. A gift that is bestowed or conferred. A kindly and lenient attitude toward people. Pinnate-leaved European perennial having bright blue or white flowers. A foundation created to promote the public good, not for assistance to any particular individuals. An activity or gift that benefits the public at large. An institution set up to provide help to the needy. The act of conferring an honor or presenting a gift. The act of conferring an honor or presenting a gift. The effort contributed by a person in bringing about a result. I am proud of my contribution in advancing the project. Act of giving in common with others for a common purpose, especially to a charity. A voluntary gift, as of money or service or ideas, made to some worthwhile cause. An amount of money contributed. He expected his contribution to be repaid with interest. A writing for publication, especially one of a collection of writings as an article or story. Making voluntary contributions to aid the poor. The act of granting rights. Act of giving in common with others for a common purpose, especially to a charity. A voluntary gift, as of money or service or ideas, made to some worthwhile cause. The capital that provides income for an institution. Natural abilities or qualities. The act of endowing with a permanent source of income. His generous endowment of the laboratory came just in the nick of time. The act of granting rights. The accordance to Canada of rights of access. Concurrence of opinion. The act of conferring an honor or presenting a gift. A gift that is bestowed or conferred. The act of offering the bread and wine of the Eucharist. The act of contributing to the funds of a church or charity. Oblations for aid to the poor. The act of contributing to the funds of a church or charity. Something offered, as a proposal or bid. Noteworthy new offerings for investors included several index funds. The verbal act of offering. Money contributed to a religious organization.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.